The debate over reopening continues. Tonight, it's in Matthews, where some town leaders want to let the process start, even though it goes against Mecklenburg County's stay-at-home order. They worry small businesses won't be able to recover if they stay closed much longer. Our Glenn Counts joins us now with more on that debate. Glenn.
Well, Erica, everywhere you go here in Matthews, you will see signs like this one. This business is closed, and I don't have to tell you why. Now, businesses in this area are absolutely getting hammered, and you know, the concern is that some of these businesses may end up closing for good. Now, we're going to talk about that in a moment, but first we want to share with you the story of one businessman and his struggles and what he's having to do in order to survive.
Personal side, we want to open up is, you know, obviously impacted our families and, you know, people's income.
In December, Alan Johnson got into the karate business. No, he's not an expert, but his partner is.
We're changing the name to Achieve Martial Arts from Spartan Taekwondo, and we decided that we'd take the opportunity to spruce it up.
The opportunity is the COVID-19 shutdown. Since he can't open, he thought he'd give the place a new look.
You know, I think the dilemma is at some point you got to open back up. But how do you do it safely and how do you do it respectfully for our families? Is it that important that we should open up at the jeopardy of our community? I wouldn't want to do that. So where I think the debate is where is the balance?
Well, to make money, Johnson has been instructing online. He's also applied for one of those small business loans from the government. But pretty much every business here in Matthews is struggling. Tonight, the town council members debated whether to loosen those restrictions. Right now, the town is following Mecklenburg County's stay-at-home order, which is the strictest in the state. By a vote of 4-3, commissioners voted to follow state guidelines, which are looser.
I think we all realize that there's never going to be a point where there's, you know, absolutely zero risk. To do that, we would stay closed till there were no more cases. If you want zero risk of never, you know, of anything possibly happening, and I just don't think that's reasonable.
Glenn, I know there was a question about fairness. Matthews has big box stores like Target and Costco, and that was part of the argument too, right?
Absolutely. You know, part of what people are upset about, especially some of the small business, some of the smaller retailers, is they're selling the same items as some of the big guys. But the big guys can stay open, whereas they have to remain closed. That's one of the reasons that they voted 4-3 in order to open this up just a little bit.
All right, Glenn, thank you.